Hello and welcome back. Today we've got £200 worth of 10p's to have a hunt through, looking for the alphabet 10p's. Goodness gracious, they're heavy. What are we after then? Well, we'll start with the 2018 book, which is not that one, it's this one. We have made some really good progress. So every letter of the alphabet has something quintessentially British minted on it, but we are missing the letter D, the letter G, and the letter T. So fingers crossed, 3 off of finishing the first book I will ever have finished. 2019 is a whole nother story. We've got plenty still to find. We've got C, E, G. We've got H, J, L, M, O, R, U and V. So loads to find for this book. But without further ado, let's get into these coins. Federated States of Micronesia. So let's jump into some questions then. These are questions from my RAF Silverproof giveaway, my 40k subscriber giveaway, I believe. So the first question is from Mr. Stamper, who says, how would you go about obtaining large amounts of coins from the bank? They always ask if it's for a business. I've got business accounts is the long and short of it. Business accounts allow you to take more coins out of a bank at one time than a personal account. Lots of personal accounts, they will limit the amount that you can take out in one go or pay in one go, which can be a real bind if you're trying to hunt through lots of coins. The reason for that is that it costs banks money to get these coins in and out, and the time it takes to handle them, and on business accounts there are fees, so your monthly fee, your transactional fees. There are some business accounts you can get interest and fee free for X amount of months, and after a while, after that time elapses, then you start paying those fees for the account. But my business is the YouTube channel, and that's how I've run it since. I've got 2 business accounts, one I take out of, one I pay into. I'm very lucky in the position I am to be able to do so. But I started from nothing, and you can start from nothing as well, and you can do what I've achieved, I guess. Oh, there we go. The letter A for Ains of the North. What a stunner. And it is a 2018. Lovely stuff. What a start. Sherry Marie Hibbs says, hey, Christopher Collects. It would be amazing to add one of these coins to my collection because I've never won a giveaway before. I hope I win the giveaway before. I hope I win the giveaway. I've never won a giveaway before, and I want to win an RF coin. I'd love to win. Well, thank you for your comments, Sherry Marie Hibbs. Ben Kilminster says, what is your favourite mode of transport? Well, that's an interesting question. I like these sort of weird outside of the box questions that aren't coin related because I don't get too many of them. Favourite mode of transport is probably the car, to be fair. You've got the freedom to go as and when you like, whatever speed you like. There's no waiting around. You just grab your keys and off you go. I remember when I first got my car, it was that freedom, that no hang around waiting at bus stops, asking for lifts. I could decide, oh, you know what, I fancy going to get McDonald's, and bzzz, off we went. I think the freedom that my car enabled me when I got it was just awesome, and I would be lost without a car now. Coin Struck says, congratulations on reaching over now 40,000 subscribers. Well done. Beautiful proof coins. Love them. Thank you very much, Coin Struck. Philip Jackson says, hi Christopher, congrats on 40k subscribers. I have a question and a suggestion. Firstly, other than those already in UK circulation, what shape of coin would you like to see? I think a square coin would be really neat, because I quite like the scalloped coins. They're the ones that are like all bumpy around, like a flower. But I think a square coin would be kind of neat. That would be I would go to a square coin with a hole in the middle with an animal on it. Just encapsulate all the different things I like about world coins into one coin. It says, and keep on your hunts. Could you put up a little screen tag for any commemorative you find, and just say the year of mintage? Keep up the good work. So, lots of people do ask, why don't I put trackers for every coin? Why don't I put values for every coin? So I don't put values for every coin because if it's face value, it seems pointless me putting up a note saying it's face value. If there's no note, it's face value or unknown, for the ones we don't know the mintages for. In terms of why I don't put a note annotation for every commemorative coin I find, it's purely the time it takes. So it already takes about half an hour to edit a, say, 50p video. It takes about as long as you are watching, doubled, to edit the video. Now, if I was to start putting annotations in for every single commemorative coin, that would just take far too long. Take my world coin videos, for example. If I am really focused, really driven, not being distracted, that will take between 2 and 3 hours to edit. And it's a case of, because I mention it many a time, I work full time, I do the YouTube, I do the hunts, I do the live stream, and I've still got to eat, sleep, and do my laundry. So it's purely a matter of time constraint. I don't have enough time to put annotation up for every coin. When we start a new book, I pick an interesting coin, coins and suggestions from the comments as to what people want to see tracked, and that's what I do. Aidan Hopkins says, hello, I've been collecting coins for a while now. I would really like a silver-proof coin. I've never had one before. Also, how do you find these coins? The circulating coins that I hunt through, I get them out from my bank. I get them out of one bank into another. It's the same money, but different coins, if that makes sense. In terms of the world coins, apologies if you can hear something drilling at the moment. I have no idea what's going on. I think neighbours are doing some home improvements. Bizarro. What was I saying? Oh, the world coins, I'll just generally buy a random bag on eBay. I'll have a look through some images, pictures and things, make sure that it's a decent price for what I'm getting. At the moment, we're going through loads of coins that have been sent into the PO box, so I've got a massive backlog of coins that you awesome people have sent in, so I'm trying to get through them before starting on my next big world coin bag. I think that's all the coins I hunt through, yeah. Layla Lawrence says, hi Chris. My brother introduced me to your channel. I really enjoy seeing all the different coins. Thanks for the generous giveaway. I have a question. What do you like to do in your spare time when you're not collecting coins? I mean, a lot of my time is taken up with the YouTube channel outside of work, to be fair. That is my primary, I don't know, the thing that I do in my free time is do the videos for the channel. But outside of that, I do get very little time, but it's fine because I'm a workaholic and I don't like sitting idly doing nothing. That drilling, I don't know if you can hear it. I'm trying to see the volume of my microphone. I'm not sure if it's being picked up. If it is, I apologise profusely. What a time. It's been quiet all day and I've sat down to do these couple of Q&A videos for the next few weeks, and all of a sudden everyone gets their drills out, so what was I saying? So yeah, I mean, I don't like sitting idly doing nothing. That drives me insane. The last time I went on holiday was the first time I sort of just put my feet up and did diddly for the best part of a week. So I couldn't do that too often. I'll watch a load of videos on YouTube if I've got a few hours free. The other coin tubers, some other non-coin tuber folk that I watch. I like my audiobooks. I've really got into them because I used to read an awful lot, but I don't sort of have time where I can sit and read a physical book, and so I hadn't read a book in ages and ages and ages. When I was at university, I would read 5, 6, 7, 8 books in a year, because when I was catching the train to uni, when I was on buses, when I was just before I went to sleep, I would read. So I sort of missed out on that, but we're not sponsored obviously by Audible, but Audible is amazing. I love it to bits. I've listened through at least a book a month now, especially when I'm doing boring things like bagging up coins, or I don't know, what else have I done? The 10p's, because that's about an hour to 40 minutes to an hour of my time where generally speaking I find 1, 2, maybe 3 coins, so I stick my audiobook in and I'm listening to that whilst I'm hunting through those coins. So I couldn't recommend it more, and you get your first book free, I think. So there we go. Not sponsored, but highly recommended. Ray Curtis says, hi Christopher, I would like to enter your superb giveaway. I watch all your videos. My question is, what made you laugh today? What made me laugh today? I'm trying to think how to put this as kindly as possible. So I get my words jumbled up, and I'll say the wrong word when I mean another word, or I'll try and say 5 words in one noise, and I get that from my mother. She is awful at it, and she cannot remember how to say Idris Elba's name, the actor Idris Elba. We get all sorts. We get eye drops, Elbus, Ebos, Obos. It's just noises, and it just every time I try and bring him up into a conversation. Oh, what was that? What was he called again? The guy that was the Idris Elbows, and it's like, not Idris Elbows, and it's just We were having a conversation earlier today, and we had one of those moments with Eldris Ibos, whatever she said, and it just absolutely makes me crack up. But I love my mother. I think this is what children do to their parents. God, it's all noise today, isn't it? Anyway, moving on next. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's not another question. Here we go. Oh, 2018. We've got something here. What is it? D for double decker. What a stunner. Wow, A and D. It's going well. Lorna Heath says, you are giving away Air Force helicopter coins, but my question for you is, have you ever flown in a helicopter? No, I haven't. Not that I can recall. My relatives out in Canada work in the police force in the helicopter division, or at least they used to when I was younger and was last out there. And my brother got a chance because we both went out to Canada on a holiday on our own. So as I don't know, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, we flew out there, chaperoned obviously by the stewardesses or whatever. So I spent 2 weeks out there. My brother 2 years later spent 2 weeks out there, and my younger brother got a chance to fly in the helicopter. I'm not sure I would be too comfortable. I would give it a go, but I'm not scared of flying or heights or whatever. But yeah, so I guess it's something to put on the list of things to do. James Woodley says, hi, fantastic giveaway. My question is, what is your favourite country to get coins from in your world coin hunt? New countries I've never had coins from is the most exciting countries that I can get coins from. There's a couple of people that we it's a friendly competition to see who can get the most different countries, and I'm trailing my good friend and fellow coinchiever Laughter, and I will catch up with him. I will catch up with you if you're watching. Mistake says, how do you display a variety of coins into a visible collection? So a lot of my coins I don't display. You can see behind me, I've got my silver proofs all on this shelving thing. I've got some nice coins that's what Coin Cupboard put together. It's my channel name, all in alphabet 10p's. I've got some other display things up on the wall, but I don't really display my collection, so to speak. I keep them in the got them in the collector's book so far because I haven't decided how. I think I'm going to buy some flip. I'm not going to buy flips. I've got flips. I'm going to put them in flips that are chemically inert, good for coins, and then put those into a coin flip album for longer term storage for the books. But I haven't managed to do any of that yet. It's on the growing list of to-do list things. But I don't really display them visually, other than the ones that are on the shelf and some of the nice knick-knacky gifts and beautiful paintings and things that people have sent. But no, I don't really display them, so to speak. Snapdragon, who's a member over on YouTube, so a big thank you to Snapdragon. Hello Christopher, would love one of them. What do you think the Queen coins should have had each member of the band on each coin? Do I think... Yeah, I would agree. I think... I liked the coin, but I wanted a bit more from it, if that makes sense. Because Queen has always been one of my favourite bands of all time. I think they're a fantastic band, and the drummer from Queen was one of my idols, one of my heroes. When I was younger, I started learning to play the drums because I saw him playing the drums in his Live at Wembley concert. So I would love to have seen them on the coins. So I agree. I would love to have seen them on the coins, or maybe more of a variety of coins, because it was just the one coin in 5 bunk packs. It was a bit of a shame that the precious metal ones weren't precious metal £5 coins. I would have liked that. But I know the next one is coming out imminently, and rumour has it that it's going to be Elton John. Who knows? I don't know. But I don't know. I think I'm not sure what I'm going to buy of that set. Obviously, I will get the bunk ones. I'm unsure whether I'm going to get the precious metal ones, because I thought they were going to be a silver £5 coin, and that's why I started buying the silver £5 coins. And it didn't end up being silver £5 coin anyway, so I might just buy whatever I got in the last set. I'll get from the set, maybe, not sure, undecided. Probably will buy it though, knowing what I'm like. Steve Ufton, a regular commenter, says, awesome stuff. The Vulcan Bomber is my personal favourite. By the way, what's your favourite cheese? Favourite cheese? Good question. I like chili cheese, not too spicy. I don't deal very well with spice, but a little bit of a zing to it is lovely. Or there was a chili and lime cheese. Oh, that was absolutely stunning. I really like that. So a little bit of a zing to it, but nothing too major because I don't want to blow my brains out. Other than that, what's the brand called? Cathedral City cheese? Cathedral City? It's in the sort of purpley, browny, maroony sort of packaging. Cathedral. It's definitely Cathedral something or other. That's my go-to brand. Weirdly enough, Inns McDonald asks exactly the same question. What's your favourite type of cheese? Very bizarre. Kind of cool, though. Susie Gravy says, I actually said Holy Toledo. Deary dear. It's infectious. Tracy Freeman says, huge congratulations on hitting 40k plus. The coins you are giving away are lovely. It makes me sad to see the Vulcan, as it was my favourite plane to spot in the skies above my house. Oh, that's kind of cool. Very neat. Nick Williams says, hi Christopher, love the coin collection videos. My fifth question is, if you could design a coin from any event, what would you choose and why that? A coin from any event. The filming of Star Wars at Pinewood Studios. Because I want a Star Wars coin in the UK, but we're never going to get it because it's American. So that's the closest chance we've got of that happening. We'll wrap up with a few more. Sham Booth says, hi Chris, I would love to win the prize. Nevertheless, I wish you all the best, and I'm sure you will surpass 50k subs. Thanks. Keep up the videos. Thank you very much. Another question. I thought there was a question. I must have misread it. We'll finish off with one more from John Kirk, who says, well done on reaching 40k subs. My question is, what country or territory do you not have a coin from but would like to? Ooh, good question. Off the top of my head, it's tough to remember countries I don't have coins from. There are a couple of countries I've got very few coins from. Lots of South American, lots of African countries I've got few or none from. So that is probably where I would pick. I don't know. What coins are in the Federated States of Micronesia? Federated States of Micronesia. I'll have some coins from there. And with that being said, we'll get back to the coins. Federated States of Micronesia. Well, there we go. A resounding success for today's video. I've kept out this one. I always like finding the ones with stickers on. I think they're kind of cute. A little candy cane, along with a jersey, which we tend to find a few of, especially 1992. Very good year. Very good year. United Arab Emirates, and then this is just another oddity, a corroded 10p. It looks coppery. I think it's really neat. It's another one I'll be adding to my oddities box. But we got 2 alphabet 10p's, which is great going, considering there have been weeks where we have found absolutely diddly. So I'm absolutely chuffed to add another 2. Sadly, not ones that we need, I don't think. Scratch that last bit. We need the D. Unbelievably so. I got so used to not having a new one to add to the book, but there we go. That's another one ticked off. So we just have G and T. A G and T would be lovely right about now to finish off the book. So there we go. Well, as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye. Federated States of Micronesia.